Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in this video, I'll be completing my Aarambh Batch Backlogs. Plus, I'll give you some tips about how you can also complete your backlogs. So let's start the video. Okay, so I have mentioned in my previous video that as soon my summer vacation started, my cousins came here and that is why I was not studying properly from like 4 to 5 days because we all cousins enjoyed a lot and had so much fun together. But now they have gone from here and yeah, I have to study now because I have created a few lectures backlog. So I thought first I should clear that and then I'll move to the further chapters. Okay, so in science, I was not having much backlogs and that is why I completed my science backlog in the morning, and here in the evening I started completing my SST backlog, and after SST I'll complete my maths backlog. So as you can see the clock on my table, and in that clock it is showing timer of how many hours I have studied from the morning, and it is not showing time, it's timer, and I studied 2.5 hours from the morning and now I continued my study in the evening. Okay, so in SST I had the backlog of only one chapter from my Aarambh batch, and the chapter was The Rise of Nationalism in Europe, and I had 2 to 3 lectures of backlogs in SST, and here I was watching lecture number 3rd, and as usual sir was explaining so well and he was explaining each and every topic. And I like one more thing that sir was explaining all the difficult words deeply. एंड फॉर एग्जाम्पल अगर कोई टॉपिक है एंड वहाँ तक सर ने पढ़ा दिया, सो सर स्टार्टिंग से उस टॉपिक तक पूरा एक बार गो थ्रू करते हैं सो दैट द इंफॉर्मेशन कैन बी रिटेन्ड इन आवर ब्रेन फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. एंड मुझे दिग्रा सर की ये बात भी बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी लगती है एंड दैट इज़ वाई ही इज़ द बेस्ट इन SST. And I love his teaching style so much ever since my 6th grade. Okay, so here I was taking the lecture and side by side I was writing some important points, and you can also say I was making running notes while taking the lecture, and sir was also giving some important questions that CBSE mostly ask, so I was writing that on my book. Also guys, if you take any lecture then please make sure that you are writing some important points, because if you will continuously only watch the lectures then it might be boring for you and you'll start feeling sleepy. So make sure to take out a pen and a notebook and start writing important points while taking the lecture. And this is what I do for lectures and my short notes. Also guys, if your summer vacation is also going on, so this is the right time to complete all of your backlogs, whether it could be your school backlogs, coaching backlogs or online batch backlogs. You can complete everything in your summer vacation, and I am also doing the same. Also, if you have joined the batch late, then you can complete your pending lectures in this summer vacation because you will get enough time to complete your backlogs. So utilize this time wisely. So now let me give you some tips about how you can complete your backlogs. So first of all, write down all the backlogs that you have on a paper and then stick it to the wall, to your study table wall, and start completing them in an organized manner. Like what you can do is in a day you have to complete at least 3 lectures, and you should not complete those lectures back to back. Like you can do 1 lecture in the morning, 1 in the afternoon and 1 in the evening, and in between you can complete your school homeworks. Also those 3 lectures should be of different subjects, and after completing 1 lecture you have to revise what you have studied from your NCERT book, क्योंकि back to back lectures देखना sufficient नहीं होगा. All the informations won't stay in your mind, so you have to watch the lectures first of that particular chapter, and after completing all the lectures of that chapter you have to read the NCERT, and that would be enough for you. And backlogs complete करने के बाद आपने जो पेपर स्टिक किया था उस पे you can tick out your completed lectures, and while doing this you will get a satisfaction that you are completing your backlogs. Also, one more tip is that when you are feeling sleepy, you should not watch the lectures on that time, because for me, I can't watch lectures when I feel sleepy and I would ended up sleeping on my study table. So if you also have the same problem, then don't watch the lectures when you feel sleepy. you can complete your written works at that time. Okay, so these were some of the tips that I follow to complete my backlogs, and you can also follow these. And now talking about the video, so SST में मैंने 2 lectures complete कर लिए थे and 2 lectures were still left to complete. So I completed that the next day. So after studying SST, I took a break in which I had lays and then I started off with maths. And maths में भी मेरा एक chapter का backlog था which is trigonometry. And yes, this chapter is already started in the Aarambh batch. And मैंने इस chapter का बस एक ही lecture attend किया था. So I was taking the second lecture. And currently in the Aarambh batch, there are 4 chapters that are completed, including the trigonometry chapter also. And the chapters that are completed in the batch are real numbers, polynomials, linear equation and trigonometry. So I have completed the first 3 chapters from the batch, बस ये last trigonometry chapter बचा हुआ था, so I was completing that. And in that lecture sir कुछ important questions करवा रहे थे and sir was explaining all the questions so well and वो बिल्कुल basic से सारा कुछ explain कर रहे थे, so I like that thing. Also उस टाइम पे मैंने ट्रिगोनोमेट्री चैप्टर्स के उतने क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस नहीं किए हुए थे, सो आई टेक इन द लेक्चर एंड मेरे बहुत सारे क्वेश्चंस प्रैक्टिस हो चुके हैं. सो आई एम प्रिटी कॉन्फिडेंट इन दिस चैप्टर just because of Sobit Bhaiya. So do let me know your opinions about this chapter and about me. So I found this chapter a little easy, not so easy but yeah, it's pretty good. And बैच से लेक्चर देखने के बाद मुझे ये चैप्टर काफ़ी ज़्यादा अच्छे से आ चुका है. Also talking about how many lectures I completed on that day. So मैंने उस दिन टोटल 4 लेक्चर्स कंप्लीट किए थे, 2 फ्रॉम SST एंड 2 फ्रॉम मैथ्स. वेट, आई फॉरगॉट अबाउट साइंस. सो मैंने साइंस का भी कंप्लीट किया था 1-2 लेक्चर्स एंड साइंस का मैंने सुबह किया था. सो या दिस इज व्हाट आई डिड ऑन दैट डे. एंड उसके अगले दिन मैंने रिमेनिंग का लेक्चर्स कंप्लीट कर लिया था. एंड दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट माय Aarambh Batch Backlogs, how I completed that and how you can also complete your backlogs. I shared everything about those topics. Also guys, recently I went on a trip because it's my summer vacation. So I have recorded few clips there and yeah, I'll upload a separate trip vlog. So stay tuned for that. And मैंने उतने ज़्यादा clips तो record नहीं किए but I'll show you everything that I have recorded on that trip. Also मैं अपने family के साथ गई थी like with my cousins and all. So yeah, I'll share that. And right now I don't have anything to say, so enjoy the time lapse. Okay, so I completed 2 lectures in maths and then I took a water break and then I was feeling sleepy. So at around 11:30 I went to sleep because the next day I have to wake up early and you should also wake up early in the morning. So that's it for today's video. I'll be meeting in the next one. Till then, take care and bye bye.